Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody doing today? All right, if you may have noticed, I turned my ads back on to kind of be similar to what they were before the Minecraft stream, because I turned the ads, I can't turn them off, of course. With Twitch, you cannot turn them off unless, you know, you're a sub or you have the Twitch Turbo or whatever it is. Me as a creator, I cannot turn the ads off. I physically cannot. There's a hydrate from Weirlig. Anyway, yeah, I can't turn the ads off. Not a thing, but I can turn them, you know, the frequency up and down. The only thing is, I did kind of zoom out a little bit so you guys can see my microphone a little more, which I guess that's not, you know, such a terrible thing. Oh, the microphone's almost the same color as my shirt. Anyway, oh, we gotta hydrate. Okay, I have a coffee today. Coffee. It is probably about 50% milk and 50% coffee. Just because I water it down quite a bit. And yeah, we do have a straw today too. But yeah, I turned my ads back to where they're kind of similar to what they were before. They're not fully, because you would have had, I think, like a 1.5 minute long ad at the 10-minute mark. And they're coming a little more, they're shorter but slightly more frequent, I guess. Anyway, we'll see how it does. We'll see how it goes. Makeup is on point today. I mean, look at this. Look at my eyes. They're so pretty. If you guys could even see that, because I think if I get too close, yeah, I get like in the shadow of the light over there. But yeah, I got a new purple palette, and purple does look very good on me. We'll say. So let's get to it. Well, I guess I can do some kind of announcements. So first announcement, yes, I'm still going to be in Pocket Craft for right now, because I really do want to finish up this village, this swamp village, and do a couple of things. Once I finish up the village, maybe even put in 1 or 2 more. I'm going to do like what I did last night, which is second announcement. I have posted on my Patreon all of the abandoned village builds, the schematics, the literal Lightmatica schematics, that they're my builds, but it is in schematic form. I have posted those. Those are not subscription based. They are, at least for right now, they're not subscription based. It is a one-time purchase, and if I'm not mistaken, it's 8 builds total. I did the library, I did the butcher shop, I did the tannery, the Fletcher, what else did I do? The weaponsmith. Basically everything that was already there, you know, that I just redid. I did all of those, and I did one of the houses. Well, actually 2 of the houses. I did a 2-story house, which I believe is small house number 5. And then there was a small house number 4 that was in that village as well. I'm literally going off of the Minecraft structures, what they're called. I named them basically that. They're called, you know, let's just say abandoned butcher shop, you know, whatever, or abandoned small house 5. That's what they were named, you know, because the houses are just their houses. How are Mal and I doing? I'm in the middle of announcements. We're like, I have a really hard time doing this because I never remember to do announcements. We're doing good. We watched the Hobbit extended edition trilogy, which was great because I had never seen the extended edition of the Hobbit. However, it was not as extended as I thought it would be. There were very few scenes that were either a shock or revealed anything different. Basically, it was just a couple of scenes that were, this, you know, could have been included. You know, yeah, it maybe would have made the video or the movie a little more symmetric with the books. But, you know, as a whole, I'm not a book snob. Like, book to movie, I'm not one. I read the books. The books are different. They're going to be different. The books are long. They're going to be different than the movies. I appreciated the movies very much. I'm not one of those, well, oh, this wasn't like the book. It's not going to be like the book, okay? It's just not. You're never going to get a book in a movie. It's just not going to happen. So I'm not one of those snobs. I really enjoyed it. And then after that, he ended up buying the Lord of the Rings extended edition because I didn't physically have those movies. And so we finished that up Monday night, or not last night, the night before. We finished that up Sunday. So yeah, spent 2 weekends basically, 2 weekends watching the movies. Had a great time. You know, of course they're ridiculously long, so bathroom breaks in between and eating and all sorts of stuff. We had a great time. But part of that was also our 1-year anniversary as well, so that was fun. But anyway, getting back to the other stuff, which is also really exciting. It's exciting for me because I spent a long time doing this. Actually, I spent most of yesterday doing this. But let's see if I can go. Do I still have a web page up on here? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't have a web page capture. I can set one up real quick. Does that do anything? Yeah, there we go. That gives the stream. That gives what I'm looking at right now. Let's see. Patreon. All right, so we're going into my Patreon page. I probably should have done this a little bit differently. But anyway, so this is obviously my page. This comment right here, which, can I get back to my thing here? Hold on. Give me just a second. I don't want you guys to like see a whole bunch of stuff that you're not supposed to see. You're not supposed to see it. Can I just go to my post? Can I do that? I don't think I can do that. This collections, shop. I mean, technically, yeah. Okay, I'll show you guys this because this guys, you can see. Okay, so when you go onto my Patreon, it's going to look a little different for you than it looks for me because obviously this is my view as the creator of the page. This is what I see. It'll look a little bit different for you. You will get to see this picture, you know, here. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse or anything capturing because I can't even see my mouse. But you'll get to see this picture. I think it actually is slightly blurred. I wasn't able to unblur the picture just because it is technically a paid post. But you'll get to see, you know, this is a compilation of my abandoned village houses and workshops. This is my rendition of what a village rework would look like for this particular type of village, which is the abandoned village. Files are schematics for Lightmatica in .lightmatic format. I want to make sure you guys know that because some people use like a .schematic or .scheme, short for schematic. These are .lightmatic formats because I use Lightmatica. And as you can see, these are all of the ones that you can get. This is $8. This whole post is $8. For $8, you get all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is actually 9 builds. I thought it was 8. So 9 builds total. The butcher shop, the Fisher cottage, the Fletcher, the library, the Simple House 5, or actually that's supposed to be Small House 5. I just said, I don't know. It was late last night. It is supposed to be Small House 5. Small House 4, Tannery, Temple, and Weaponsmith. And all of these, because they are a plains village, technically they're abandoned in the plains. I did label them as abandoned plains because there are different versions. There is the abandoned Taiga village. There's the abandoned Snowy Grove. There are different styles. This is just the abandoned plains village. So you guys would get all of this content for $8, a one-time purchase. This is not a subscription. It is a one-time purchase. I am hoping that this will not come to bite me in the butt as far as you guys purchasing this stuff, because I do realize once you purchase it, you do have access to the file. Please do not share the file. These are my builds. I did build these myself. This is not based on anybody else's styles. I mean, obviously there may be some similarities. There's only so many ways you can do a roof, you know, there's only so many ways. But I did all of this myself. I spent time doing this myself. So I would appreciate if you guys would not share the files for free. Just make sure you are, you know, just appreciate what I'm trying to do. That being said, once the swamp build is done in Pocket Craft, once I've done all of the swamp ones, I will do exactly the same thing. I will put all of the swamp builds, all of the buildings, I will put them up on Patreon in a separate post, so you don't, you guys can, if you don't want one, you don't have to pay for one, you know, if you want the other one, you can have the other one. So, and they'll probably be about the same price each. They're just going to be, I think, $8 for, you know, 8-9 builds. That's quite good. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. If you have any problems, this is the first time I've ever done this. If you have any problems with these downloads, let me know. Please let me know, because at worst, I can directly send you the files. I mean, truly, I can directly send you the files. If nothing else works, I can send you the files. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Enjoy the schematics and everything. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's get on Pocket Craft. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. So last you guys saw me, I was in a hole digging out rooted dirt. So I did dig out basically as much as my inventory could possibly hold. I was sitting there, you know, rummaging around. I did end up having to go back and do some screenshots for some videos and, you know, thumbnails. Thumbnails are always important. So yeah, basically I still have all this stuff on me. And I don't remember where I put any of the other dirts and stuff. I don't really think I had a place for the rooted dirt, really. Let's offload this stuff here, because I don't really need that. There's some rooted dirt. And then the other thing was I needed to go to the Badlands and get terracotta, because I didn't really have much. I barely have any lime terracotta. I don't. So I'm gonna try to figure out a way to get some of this rooted dirt in a storage container, and then I'm gonna go to the Badlands biome where I normally mine a bunch of my terracotta, and I'm gonna mine some terracotta. But that should be fairly. Oh, I got plenty of orange terracotta. But yeah, I'm missing a little lime-ish, little lime. So I did message the Husk Homes developer and was like, hey, you said a long time ago. You said a long time ago. You said 3 weeks ago that you were going to be posting the updates, and that's the only thing that we're waiting on right now is the Husk Homes update, so we can literally do our world reset and update to 26. I don't know if it's going to be 26.1 or 26.2 at the moment. Sometimes people will skip around. I don't really think I have a whole lot of shulker boxes. Do I really need? I need more shulkers, I think. Oh yeah, I've got all this sand. I've got some shulker shells somewhere, don't I? Let's grab this. That is a thunderstorm. Let's go back to base. So I haven't heard anything. The Husk Homes developer has not responded to my post. I mean, it was a nice post. It was just like, hey, you know, trying to figure out, you know, when we're going to be able to update. And like I said, I don't know what version we're going to be updating to, if it's 26.1 or 26.2. That was a bunch of terracotta there. Not what I needed though. We don't need the color terracotta. We do need colors, because I'm gonna need this. So we'll need you. Now we're ever searching for 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that, and then I'm gonna need 2 of those. And I don't have a crafting table out here anymore. All right, let's do this. Okay, 2 of those. And we will, I like to color mine. So these are going to be well, one of them is going to be terracotta for sure. Should I put it like orange color? I didn't. I meant to grab, nope, I meant to grab this. Let's make one of them orange. You can take the materials from my base if you need them. Can't remember what they are anymore. It's fine. It's fine. I will make them. Empty shulker box. We got an orange one. Okay. And then, do we need another brown one? No, I won't make it brown. I have a bunch of brown ones. They're all supposed to be dirt. Okay. We'll put the rooted dirt in here. And then I guess any other dirt and those materials. Let's see. We'll put, no. Okay, I need that one. We have string. I'm sure I've got string and about 15 different ones. Okay, so we have 2. I was supposed to say, we have 2. We do have 2 shulker boxes at least. Let's put, that's the orange one. Okay, hold on, hold the phone. Let's put this. Let's grab all of this sand and sandstone. I did want to keep it, but I didn't really have a good place to put it, so let's do that. Sorry, my little light is flickering. This light is old. This is an old desk lamp. Okay, I've got shovel, silky pickle. Wings should be good. They'll last at least a little bit longer, right? So the Badlands biome is just over this way. But yeah, once I get the go-ahead on the husk homes, I'll make sure to check everything else, but we should be able to do a world reset and start the new world. So now that you've had another week, Weirlig, to think about your build, what are you gonna build? We know where you're gonna be. When? RJ, how are you doing? So I'm still waiting on the Husk Homes developer, which is our teleport mod. I'm waiting for them to update their mod. I think that's basically the very last mod that we're waiting on to update, because I do like that teleport mod. Not only is it a teleport mod, but you also get to set your home. You know, you can set homes and warps and stuff like that, and then teleport to each other, teleport to spawn. I love that mod. It's a really good, really easy mod. It just takes a little while for the developer to update it for whatever reason. So, once they update, I say that I finished spawn. I'm still working on spawn. Like, I'm still tweaking spawn. I will literally release that spawn even if I'm not completely done with it, because I've got all of the buildings there. Am I lost? Where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going anymore. Do we know? I was supposed to be going to the Badlands, and I think I got lost somewhere. Where am I? I thought I was supposed to hit desert by now. Where am I? I have no idea. Where's the Badlands biome? I used to know it by foot, though. I don't know how many times I've actually flown to it. I think I'm past. I think it's over here somewhere. I was supposed to hit a desert, a jungle, something. I don't even remember now. I might even have to go back home if I can't find it. But yeah, I love spawn. I truly do love spawn. There's only one building right now that is slightly empty. It doesn't really have anything in it. If nothing else, I will just chuck a bunch of stuff in there. There's a portal in the nether room. Yeah, we've gone too far. There's not supposed to be a taiga here, but hey, there's a taiga. Yeah, there's a portal on the roof, but I'm not near my portal. Avo almost got lost while flying last video. I'm actually lost. It's literally just northwest of my base. Actually, it's right near Taj's base. Okay, we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna fly back because I've gone way too far. Taj's base should be just over here. Did I go too far that way? I don't really know. Yeah, I might have gone too far that way. I was talking. It was fun. I get distracted when I talk. You guys know that. Okay, so follow the path that I know by foot, which is this. This is the path that I know. And just fly straight. And then here we go, our dark oak forest. Trying to... You went west, southwest? Well, that was silly of me. There's our lovely mansion that is literally, what, 500 blocks from spawn? That mansion was so close to spawn. So we should be over this way somewhere. I think if I hit the mansion, I was supposed to go directly north. Or maybe like this way. But I'm not going over any ocean. That's the thing. Oh, here we go. Savannah. We're in the right direction. We're going the right direction. But yeah, RJ. Oh, by the way, RJ, since you just got in here, you missed the announcement. I have posted on my Patreon all of the schematics. Here we are. I knew I'd find it if I just went the way I was supposed to go first. All right, we'll mine some terracotta from up here. How about that? We'll tear down a mountain. But I've put my, I don't like this to be number 1. I put the abandoned village schematics. There's 9 schematics up on a Patreon post for $8. There's 9 schematics for $8. It is not a subscription. It's just a one-time and you have all the schematics. So if you did like the look of the abandoned village and you wanted those schematics for yourself, I have put them on Patreon for everybody. Again, it's not a subscription. I have not made a subscription-based tier for schematics just yet. I think that I will, but it's probably going to be a higher tier that you get access to all the schematics, not just one at a time or something like that. You have access to all of them since it's a subscription. But I haven't done it yet. It's just, you know, one time and it's done. You got all of them. I'll check my pocket change. Think my can is around here somewhere. Oh, I literally have a little cow that says moolah on it, and that's where I put all of my change. And I've had that, no lie, for 15 plus years. That cow is so old, but it's just a little zipper pouch and it's so cute and I love putting my change in it. It was adorable. Marketing genius, putting moolah on a cow. But yeah, I will do the same with the swamp builds that I'm doing right now. I will do the exact same for those. I will make them into a post. They will probably also be the same amount, $8. I think $8 is fair when you're getting, you know, there's 9 schematics in the abandoned village one. I don't know yet how many schematics will be in for the swamp one. That swamp village is a little smaller than the abandoned village was. The abandoned village had quite a few buildings already there, and I basically just remade the buildings that were there already. So if the swamp village turns out to be a little shy on some schematics, I will just build some, and I'll label them what they are according to, you know, the Minecraft structure. I might just create some because I don't think that there is... there's not a fishing one yet. Do I have a bed here somewhere? I should have a bed here. I had a bed. Oh, there it is. It's not. I'm like, I did have a bed. And there's a hydrate from Timion. Hello. How's the Subaru oil change? Cal probably worth something by now. Oh, dude, if he probably can't find it or anything that's really good. Do I even know where it is right now? So say if I knew where it was right now, I would go and show you guys, but I don't think it's on my desk anywhere. I think it's probably somewhere else. Could I find it easy? I don't know if I could find it easy. I don't think I could really find it easily enough. I know it's in a box outside. It might be in an open box. It might not be. So no, I'm not gonna have like my ADHD brain. I gotta go find it right now during stream. Been so long since I had change. Misplaced my can. You're all good. Yeah, I don't typically deal too much in change now, but I make sure to keep some change on me just in case it's needed. You know, we still go to Aldi. I go grocery shopping at Aldi. I might need that quarter for that cart. You know? So, but anyway, like I said, for the Swamp Village, I will be posting the Swamp Village schematics up as well as soon as I'm done with the swamp. I don't know if I'll be done with the swamp before we actually start a new world, you know? Just because we're gonna be doing that world reset as soon as Huskholmes updates. But anyway, so spawn is beautiful. I keep tinkering with it because I can tinker with it, and you know, I could sit there and just tinker with something over and over and over, but you know, it's done. Spawn's done. There will still be some tinkering, you know, when I do finally put it into the world, because we already have our seed. I already know what the seed is. I literally just have to put spawn in the seed and, you know, tinker a little bit with some of the water and everything, because I've built everything not in water, but spawn is in water. Just FYI. I don't even carry cash anymore. I do still carry cash. Sometimes I will leave cash tips, especially if somebody pays for my meal. You know, have family members that will often pay for my meal. I'll leave cash tip, you know. Hello, Miss Sexy. How are you? We're talking about you. No, I'm just kidding. We're not. I used to carry a quarter for the phone booth. Yeah. Actually, I did not ever have an area where there were payphones. I have used a payphone once, a very, very long time ago, but I didn't live in an area where we have payphones. Hi, sweetie. Yes. He's trying to steal the stream. Let's see. Yeah, they don't really exist anymore. I have seen one, but I think it may have been... They have payphones at the airport, but the payphones that they have at the airport can also take your credit card. So you don't even have to have cash. Cash is king, just my wallet is empty. Yeah, well, whose isn't right now, you know? Be right back, ads. Everybody says hi to Demion. I told you he was stealing the show. Lordy. Willix says hello. You guys say hello more to him than you do to me. Is that because y'all spend more time with me and he's totally off camera? Oh, that's too funny. I'm not jealous or anything. Totally not jealous. We're fine. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else has happened. I got some t-shirts off of Amazon. Like the t-shirt that I'm wearing right now is off of Amazon. It has a dandelion on it. You guys can't see because the microphone's in the way, but a little dandelion. Isn't it cute? It's a cute little dandelion. Yeah, I'm being silly. I only had 2 t-shirts for the summer. I've grown out of my other t-shirts. They're stupidly old, torn. Yeah, so I needed some more t-shirts. So we did a little, we did some shopping somewhere else, at Belk, and that's a Southern department store. I did get a couple of shirts there, but then the rest of them I got at Amazon because a little bit cheaper. Do we think that I have enough terracotta? Or, I mean, I think I should probably fill up, right? You're back. Okay, good. Yeah, I feel like I should get as much terracotta as possible while I'm here. Because I don't have a second roof style going on. I did see that when I did my abandoned village, I had 2 roofing styles going on. One was brick and the other was just oak and spruce or something like that. Yeah, I think all of them were oak and spruce. But I had 2 styles. With this one, I've got two different styles architecturally, but they're both the same materials. They're both the moss, the lime terracotta, and the rooted dirt. So they're all the same roof, but just some different architectural styles between the 2. You get loads. I got t-shirts from when I was in high school back in the 80s. Still fit surprisingly. I know, my older t-shirts, I don't want to let them go because they're also really good quality. You know, they've lasted since I was in high school. I may not fit in all of them anymore because, let's just be honest, I had no chest in high school. I had nothing in high school. I didn't get anything until I was in my mid to late 20s. And then I got something. So I don't fit in all of my shirts from high school, specifically in the chest area. But, you know, that's maturing as a woman. It sometimes happens. Late bloomers, that's what they say. How am I doing hot? I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling really good today. And then having my makeup look really, really, really good. My makeup on camera looks way different than my makeup when I'm actually looking at it, because obviously with the camera, I've got a light up here, and then I've got a light over here, and they're all kind of, you know, I'm fair. I am white. I am pale. So having a lot of light on me sometimes will completely wash me out and you can't really see. But I'll take a picture later and post up a little selfie. I mean, I did take a picture actually before I was completely ready. And use that as the, you know, I'm going live in an hour kind of thing. I did take that. I'm almost full. Okay, I got like a stack and 3/4 left. Let's come over here, maybe get some of this terracotta out from the edge. I don't want to start spawning stuff in the shadows. You look amazing, hon. Thank you. Bright light, bright light. Yeah, that's what my husband always says. Bright light, bright light. Actually, that sounded just like the Gremlins. That sounded just like Gizmo, did it not? Can I sound like Gizmo? Anyway, I love that movie. That movie was made in the 80s when I was born. But yeah, that's Gizmo. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Got some coffee here. It's kind of waking me up a little bit because I was definitely not completely awake right before stream. In fact, I woke up a little earlier than I thought I was going to wake up, and then by the time I got done with everything, I wanted to go back to sleep. I wanted to take a nap. Okay, this should be it. 64. Yep, that's it. Okay, that's it. That's all we can do. All right, I'm gonna TP back home. Here we go. Gremlins was a Christmas movie. Not bad for a horror movie. Gremlins was a Christmas movie. I need to start making that a tradition as well. We'll do Nightmare Before Christmas, Die Hard, of course. What other Christmas movies? There's a bunch of Christmas movies that are not Christmas movies, but they totally are. First one was anyway. Yeah, first one was definitely. Well, when did this second one take place? I don't even remember when the second one took place. Second one was funny though. Obviously not as good because the novelty wasn't quite there, but it was still a good movie. Very weird, but good movie. Okay, so we need to take a bunch of this dye, probably most all of it, and make lime terracotta. We're gonna need to make more than that. Yeah, we're gonna need to make more than that. Okay, that's all the lime dye that I have. We gotta get some more of my sea pickles. Make more. Way too early to talk about Christmas? Oh, we're talking about gremlins. I just want to know why every Christmas has to have one horror movie in theaters. Probably because it's a pagan holiday. I mean, honestly, Christmas is a pagan holiday. It's based on a pagan tradition, you know? So is Santa Claus. He's pagan. You know, yeah, I'm Christian and I celebrate Christmas, but Jesus wasn't born in December. No, according to, you know, like actual seasonal calendars in what would, you know, the Middle East and where Jesus would have been born, he wasn't born December 25th. Sorry if I'm breaking anybody's bubble, but he wasn't, you know? So we'll get off of that subject, but you know, Christians are warned not to decorate their trees. I've never been warned not to decorate the trees. I can understand that the holiday has significance for Christianity. I also know that the holiday is pagan because I'm not an idiot, you know? if you want to be, you know, ignorant and not acknowledge stuff like that, then, you know, you're welcome to it, but it's not right. It's not. Birth more like in July or August. Yeah, I think, God, do not quote me on any of this stuff, but there's been stuff that people have looked into, that more than likely he was born because of the season for not necessarily sheep herding, but specific things that were going on at the time and being sold in markets. He wasn't born in a winter month. He was born in more than likely a summer month. There's a verse somewhere in the Bible. I'm sure there is. But again, I am not the person to be asking about that stuff. I'm not that well versed in it. Christmas is July. Yeah, that's why Christmas is in July. You thought it was a Hallmark thing, Christmas in July, but hey, they got something going on right there. They got something. That's too funny. All right. So we have all of this terracotta. Practically nowhere to put it, except we got an empty container right here, and then the empty container here. So let's put all of this there. Then we have to make these pickles into... Why did I used to think that pickles made dye? Did pickles ever make dye? Am I being completely wrong here? I could have sworn that pickles at some point, or do I have to burn them? Or not burn them, but put them in the furnace. Is that what I have to do? I have to put them in the furnace. Yeah. Yeah, I have to put them in the furnace. Like an idiot. Like I'm trying to make dye out of the pickle. This makes lime, right? Okay, it does make lime. There we go. Man, it's been so long since I've actually used materials to make dye. Usually I just go buy it from Minty. Jeremiah 10 has the verse. Cool. I'll have to look that up later. Oh. Okay, so Did I ever? Yeah, I think I fixed this one. Are we redeeming stretch? Really? Really? I have to stretch on stream. Okay, I'm just gonna get up. I'm not actually gonna stretch. I did not tie my pants. By the way, I am wearing Minecraft pants. So, you know. Yay! We'll do a little stretch. Okay, little stretch done. You silly boy. And a hydrate. Okay. We can do the hydrate easy. Believe the chapter deals with idol worship. There's a bunch of chapters on that. All right, we got hydrated, we got stretched out. Okay, so when I did the doing the schematics of the builds that I did in the other one, I realized something that I did there that I haven't done here, which is not that I need them to be, you know, completely similar or anything. But on some of these builds, I did extend either the sides or the front and back to be even with the post instead of completely diagonal. So in the case of this build looks a lot more, well, a lot less room inside. And there is actually a lot less room inside because these two walls are now closer together than they were in the original build because I have made everything into a diagonal, but I kept all the same dimensions. So I did alleviate some of that in the other builds by extending these out more. I didn't do it here, but again, I don't have to copy, you know, my previous builds. I don't have to do that. So I did use this as a thumbnail, so I put just a whole bunch of moss up there. So half of the roof is moss, as you can tell. But that's just because I think I did the thumbnail like from here somewhere, or maybe it was from here. I can't remember, but I put the moss up just to kind of hide a little bit. Don't do that. Don't be doing that. No water balloons here. No water balloons. It's fine. The water balloons are good. Amazes me from the outside. Minecraft village houses look large enough, but on the inside, no way, poor villagers stuck in prison cells. That's actually something, if you notice about most of the builds that I make, not these, because again, well, they're fairly roomy on the inside. You know, this is, I think, about the exact same dimensions, and so is this. But other than these renditions, you know, of what I'm doing, I don't like the claustrophobic effect. I like to be able to move around in my builds. I like having a nice ceiling. I like having room. I'm not claustrophobic. But I do want a little bit more space. You know, just like this one. This has a good bit of space. We have some storage. There was supposed to be something here. We have really big storage over here. We have a mud making machine that I hate, but you know, whatever. But still, there's a lot of room to move around. You know, in my house over here, there's plenty of room to move around in the house, and I still have an entire kitchen. This is just so that the iron golem and the villagers don't get out. But here we have an island. We have a full kitchen. We have a beautifully high roof. We have this whole oven feature, but you've got 2 or 3 blocks in between. It's not just this, you know, claustrophobic. Here's the pantry as well. It's not claustrophobic at all. I don't like building claustrophobic builds. I really don't. Okay, that closed behind me. This one, I never did finish the interior. Hi. I never did finish the interior, but this one probably would have been on the slightly smaller side. But yeah, I don't like the, you know, can't turn around, can't, you know, I don't like those types of builds. It does work for everybody else in Minecraft because it makes the outside look amazing, but I don't know, just build it a little bigger, I guess. Certain ones on generation are close to livable, but very few. True. So I miss the original large houses. You occasionally find them in game. Try to work with the generated terrain and structures. The large house, so this house over here, let's see, this house over here is called small house number 5, I believe. This is considered a small house. This is a 2-story house, but is considered a small house. And I'm gonna have to jump on here. But yeah, look, there's the ceiling right there. I don't like that. I hate that the ceiling is right there. And then there's, you know, this upper level that, you know, can't even function. And this is how it generated. This is how they all generate. There's an unlivable second floor there. But the one that I did in the abandoned village looked much better. It also brought out some features that I think looked really nice. Get the schematics on Patreon. It's pretty much gonna be like my ad right now. Get your schematics on Patreon. I think I should leave the bed out, right? Leave the bed out and then I'll go sleep. So we need to do some roofing. We need to do this. Okay, we got a good amount of that. We'll take some of this. We'll make this all into lime terracotta. And then grab the rooted dirt. Rooted, not unrooted. Get full on this. And then I also need the moss. I need some more moss. I desperately need more moss. Really? You got some moss for me to steal? I haven't found a lush cave in a very long time, other than obviously I was right above a lush cave wherever I was doing the rooted dirt, but I stopped. I actually left a lot of rooted dirt. I didn't even get all the way through. I think the original large house was slightly L-shaped. So remember, let's see, let me pull up my structure list real quick, because I actually do have this saved. Okay, no, I don't actually have. I have the I have the JSONs saved. I don't actually have the structures saved. So this isn't it. Minecraft village structures. There we go. So village structure blueprints. So there are small houses. The only thing large is the large farm 1. That's the only thing that's called large. It's large farm, and it is literally a farm. It's not even a house. But yeah, as far as original structures, I couldn't tell you original structures because I started playing in 1.16. But there is a big house. The big house is a 2-story house that looks almost identical. Let's see. It looks almost identical to that. But instead of the door being in this small part of the front, it also doesn't have this. The door is over here. So the house is a little bit longer, and then the door is on the long face side. That is the big house. And again, it doesn't have the structure here, but it is a 2-story house. And it's just called Big House 1. And then there are all of the different shops that are also houses, but they are shops. And then any other house that's just a house, it's not some place where you find a workstation or anything. It's just small house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Small house 8. What does that look like? Small house 8. I don't think I've really seen too many of those generate in plains villages, but I do see them particularly generate in savannah villages. Yeah, it's interesting. They have like little farms attached to them. Yeah, that's basically it. But all of them are just 1 And then there's two-story houses. The small house 5 is the 2-story house, and then the big house is the 2-story house. Anyway, sorry about that. Might be some in my base. I started in single digits. I did not. Oh, let's go to spawn. Let's go raid Mala's base. Got nothing better to do. Take all of the moss. Oh, our little arena. Need to move some of those. I'll move them because we are still gonna do a world download for this world. I'm gonna put the world download on Patreon. The world download will be accessible to members. Squirrel, I know, right? I didn't stop. I just looked at it. You looked at it. You are so goofy with your mods. Yeah, this is a giant Demion statue. This is an armor poser mod with him holding a giant blaze powder. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. All right, is the moss gonna be underneath or is it gonna be outside in like one of these weird chests? There's an azalea. That's not in here. I think the house is it this house? Under? Okay. Get the inner workings. We have a plant section. We have a, ooh, steal some diamonds. Tax every time I have to go into the base. I'm kidding. I don't steal diamonds. You have 7? You have 7 moss blocks. Well, I took all your moss. That's funny. That's great. Steal all your moss here. I'll go make some moss. Go back to the house. I've got some bone meal and stuff. I'll just make some moss. How much do I have? I have 39 blocks. Check my base. How much moss do I have? Or not moss, bone meal. Okay. Let's go raid Weirdly's base. I don't have permission to raid Minty's base, so I'm not going to Minty. Although he probably wouldn't mind, I don't have permission. Little redstone, make a moss farm. That's one thing I have never made is a moss farm. I just sit there and bone meal it and use it to get stone out of the way. All right, we're like, let's see, your storage. You have storage in a couple of different areas. This is all wood. Ooh. I haven't seen this room. Well, this is pretty. Oh, the ceiling looks cool. I love this. I'm stealing this. I'm stealing. This is awesome. I love the pattern. This is great. I'm guessing this is, oh, steal some diamonds. They're pretty simple to make. Yeah, they're not hard. All right, we're like, where's your moss? Other than everywhere here. This is pretty. I love the garden. We're like has a very pretty garden. These are cute. All this stuff's very cute. Is that pattern made for depth perception? I don't know. Ask Weirlig. Oh, try upstairs. What do you mean upstairs? There's an upstairs? Oh yeah, there is an upstairs. I forgot. You used to hide your bed here. Oh no! The unlabeled crap. I'm just kidding. Ooh, there's some moss. I guess that was it. Hey, we got a stack though. We got a stack from Weirlig. Pretty good. Oops. So Weirlig, RJ wants to know if that pattern was made for depth perception. That pattern did look really cool. I liked the granite in with all of that. That looked really nice. It broke up the coldness of it. Looked very cool. Mella! He's probably gonna mine some moss for me. He's gonna do it. You can tell this is I just throw the flowers around wherever, whenever I get them. Or just throwing the flowers somewhere where I'm not currently building. Okay, so should be able to at least finish one roof, right? A bit. I was trying some new things. Love it. Absolutely love that. That was great. All right, I'm going to continue this. And then I'm going to immediately have to go to sleep. Like I get everything together and immediately have to stop. And I can only sleep at night, of course. Okay, let's go. Once the roof is on here, this build is done, I believe. I don't have a whole lot of decoration on this, but we have several of the practically exact same house. This is just the exact same house as, you know, this one or this one. It's the same house, just built over and over. So I'm not necessarily being that creative with all of them. What'd you say? I had 3 stacks of moss carpet in the barrel above the chest you looked in. But I don't need moss carpet. I need moss. I wanted to see how the polished blocks look together. They look good. I liked it. Winner in my book, you know? Okay, so we just basically start. Do I want a block here to kind of start it off? I think maybe I should grab some mangrove. I'm not necessarily short on mangrove, so, but I am short on all these other blocks, so let's put some throwaway blocks where I can, because these blocks aren't going to be seen. Yeah, none of that's going to be seen at all. So we're good on that. Let's see. What do I have? Do I have any type of pattern? Mostly the light stuff on the outside, darker on the inside, kind of. These don't really have too much of, you know, like a radiant pattern. They're just kind of interior, so. All right, let's start making some kind of pattern. Let's go. This way. That. Actually, this isn't at all how I've... What am I doing? This is not how these go. All right, how did I do this on the other ones? Okay, we have like a block. Oh, that's what I did that I did not do here. I continued that. I was wondering why. I was like, this isn't looking right at all. Okay, never mind. So let's take this up because cobblestone's cheaper than mangrove. Let's go grab. Let's see. This building, I didn't make quite as much cobblestone in it on the bottom as I did mostly the bricks. I did more bricks than anything, so I'll continue doing some bricks, but I'll graduate into the cobblestone going up here. So not yet. Not yet on the roof. I thought I was ready for it. No, apparently not. Oh, I didn't grab regular cobblestone, did I? Well, I'm popping out. Avo just came online, and since I'm paying into his Patreon, I best get my money's worth. Good seeing you, Hot Pocket. Good seeing you too, RJ. Hope to see you again. All right. So we'll start out with a little, we'll keep going into, I guess this. We'll keep this up here and do another one of these. One there. And that. All right, here's where we can start going more into the cobblestone. I'm still gonna do some, but just not as much. And that is equal, so we just need these. Right. Do one last block. Okay. I believe that is all that I need, right? Yeah, I believe that's it. I think that's it. Okay. Now for the roof. Did I do a bar on the outside? Why does this look so different? Did do a bar on the outside. That's on the inside. Oh, because there's two. Oh. There's not two here. Getting a little weird. Okay. Am I gonna be on the server anytime soon? I don't know. I've got so much going on here with doing the swamp build, putting the swamp build schematics up on Patreon, like the abandoned schematic or abandoned village schematics. I'm still tinkering a little bit with spawn for the new world reset and everything for Pocket Craft. But I have started playing Minecraft a little bit more than I have been for the past couple of weeks since my surgery. So might get on there, you know, do a little spot stuff right there. I did tell Avo this week that I needed to do something out of diorite and birch, because since I have not been since I have not been on Avotopia, and I haven't really been on stream either, again, all dealing with the surgery, that I'm sure he was in withdrawal from, you know, the birch and the diorite. So I needed to do something to help him with his withdrawals on that. If you know, you know. I'm gonna have to build a gold farm quickly after the reset. I will be needing so much blackstone. Ooh, that would be nice. Hope to see you soon then. Laters. All right. I'll try to stop by, RJ. Are you gonna be on later today, or are you just gonna be in Avo's stream? I'm not having my 50 million hydrates like I normally do. Because I'm having a drink all by myself. Okay. Let's start with this. We'll go up and I'll do a mossy one, right? Do moss. I'm just gonna put that there, and I need to do rooted dirt. I'll do a rooted dirt. Mossy, moss, terracotta, rooted dirt. Rooted dirt. Do another little terracotta. I guess rooted dirt and lime. Is that all lime? Okay, let's do moss on this one, on this top one. I don't want to do too much, like a whole line of lime here. But we will do lime there. And we'll do moss there, and then we'll do moss there. Or that's rooted dirt there, moss. Okay, that should look right. I believe that looks right. Does that look right? Does it look yeah, that looks right. Okay. Now continue it on the other side. So we'll do a moss. A moss. I'm gonna continue doing a moss. And then I'm gonna do a dirt. Dirt. Lime. Just use our cobblestone because I got plenty of cobblestone. And nope, I wanted that to be moss. 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 Moss and rooted dirt. Okay, I need to sleep. Yeah, that was good. Still have to do the under roof there. I love building roofs out of organic materials like the moss, the rooted dirt, things that you can actually put grass and stuff on. It makes it so much fun whenever you want to come back and put grass on them. All right, so I'm gonna do a rooted dirt there. I'm gonna do lime and moss. We'll do moss, moss, lime, and then I'm gonna start doing a little bit more rooted dirt. Rooted dirt. Yeah, we'll do that. And then one more side before I have to actually put a roof on the interior. We'll do lime, terracotta, another lime, and then I'll do we'll do a final rooted dirt because it does look pretty good up here. Okay, so that would be all 4 sides. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. So that is that roof kind of done. Again, I've got to go back and put all of the, let's see, I think it's just stairs. Yeah, it's mainly just stairs. So let's get some spruce stairs here. I'll have to do this from each individual side though. Oh, hydrate from Weirlig. Okay. No, that. We'll do this so I can just walk up and do all this. Okay, so we have a stair, and do I have a solid block? I do have a solid block here. Okay, I don't have any solid blocks on me. Let's grab those. I'm not out of spruce, am I? No, I'm not out of spruce. Okay, I was like, there's no way I'm out of spruce. Had loads of spruce. Okay, so then this was a solid block. And then stair, stair, and this is probably solid block, solid block. And yeah, then we have a trap door as well. Oh, I splatted. First splat of the stream. Okay. We do have some trap doors. Where do I need to put that? I'm just gonna put that right there. That doesn't belong there. But hey, when have I sorted anything? I don't sort things. Okay. So we do that, and so then we just need to rinse and repeat. Make sure I got all of them here. Yep. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Let's go to the very front side. Front side's gonna be easy. Block. And we've already got a block there. We do our trapdoors. And then stair, 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 solid block. Okay. That one was super easy. I'm gonna run out of trapdoors. All right, I'll go ahead and grab this because I don't need to be on the roof anymore because I think I built the top of the roof. Oh, wait, no, we have a hole. What did I do with the hole? I just covered it up. Okay. We could put a skylight on this one. Skylight wouldn't be bad. Although I do have a roof most of the time on all of these because that's really, really tall and skinny. I think I have a typical roof for these little these 5x5s. I can't look into that one because I closed that one. Let's look into this one. Okay. Yeah, it's just like a 3 across sort of thing. I really wish I could get him to stop. I need you to stop. It's too funny. I like to climb on the chains, but I put the trap doors up there so he wouldn't keep getting on top of it. I also need to honeycomb these. I need to take them back to the oxidation level they're supposed to be and then honeycomb all of them. That's my squirrel moment. All right, let's make another 2 trapdoors because that's what I'm gonna need is another 2. Well, that one was to get back up. So let's leave that. We'll go here. So one there. We've already got that one from the other side. Stair, stair. Stair, stair. Solid block. And then the back side. I'll have to work from here. Let's put our trapdoor, trapdoor, stair, 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 solid block. I missed. You missed. Don't be doing that. I got my spear too. Ow. Wait, why didn't that work? That should have worked. No, it should have worked with me just jousting. Ow. Okay, I guess it did work. Oh man, the spears are fun. They're fun. Are you bringing me moss? Ooh, I have moss. Do I just take what I need? I can't fit it all. Yep. I can't fit it all. I gotta put it in another container. We'll do, say moss, moss, moss. Moss. Then I'll grab 3 or 4 more, I guess. That's all the moss I can get right now. I mean, I can put it in the shulker box. Over here. Whee! I overshot that a little bit. Alright, that's all I can kind of take right now. Inventory's a little stretched. But I completed all 4 sides, right? I think I did. With the under as well. Yeah, I did. It was the top that I didn't complete. Okay, so we were gonna make somewhat of a skylight, I guess. My glass is in here. If we're gonna do a skylight, then I guess do the lime stained glass skylight. Could just do a green, but we'll do the lime. And then I'm going to need to... I need to put these colors up. Put the lime dye there. Okay, what else was I gonna do? Oak. I needed to do oak slabs. Do I have any more oak slabs? I don't think that I do. I mean, I won't need too many. That's for sure. Okay, let's make the roof and the skylight. I don't think it's gonna be that pretty of a view from the inside, you know? But there's not that many people that are even gonna be seeing it, so... Well, the schematic, you'll see it in the schematic. But it is just a villager home. I don't think the villager's gonna complain. I am going to need to put something here to put that on. Ooh, that is bright! That is a bright skylight. Now, I also could go back in and take out all of these blocks that aren't necessary. They were necessary at the time just to kind of hold stuff up, but I don't need them. Like those. I don't necessarily need those, and I don't need that one. So you can actually see some of the roof you know, from here. You can see some of it. But also, I don't think I need those. Most of what I was doing, I think the roof just, you know, is like this. I can do that and leave that as the skylight. That's a decent roof. That's even higher than what the other one is, so that's a decent roof. As far as the sides and stuff, I'm not really concerned about the sides, I guess. I will need to put a lantern up there or some type of light because at night it will get dark in that roof area, and I don't want stuff to spawn in the roof area. So I need a copper torch. And I need nuggets. That's what I need. Keep forgetting, it's not like a normal torch. Where are my nuggets? Do I have enough? I do not. Okay, now I do. Okay, yeah, there's a torch there, but that's for lighting up here. We need a torch for in here. Could just put a torch there, but I'm afraid that would be too much. Or not torch. Oh, did I not? Oops. Whoopsies. Got a little too happy with the excavation there. I just think I'll put it up here, I guess. I mean, I don't really have anywhere else that I would want to put it. All right, that way nothing will spawn in the roof area because it'll be all lit up, but you'll still have that skylight effect. And an additional light, I guess. So technically, other than a little bit of decoration, that house is done. Probably would like to see some decoration on this though. This is looking really, really plain. So we've got some nice ones, especially with this. I don't have anything like that up there, but I did do it on the other one, even though I didn't have one. So I guess we'll do that. We'll stick a little 3 dark oak trapdoor. Woo, I flew. So we'll make 3 dark oak trapdoors and stick them probably on, I guess I'll stick it on the front because it would look a bit weird on the side, especially with the dark oak street light. So we'll do it on the front. But we are going to need to make some logs. I gotta put up some of this stuff. Let's put up the nuggets. And the torches. All the torches. We'll put the charcoal in there. Okay. So dark oak. Gotta make that into some planks. And then make all of those into trapdoors. Want a bunch of trapdoors. Okay. We'll put this up front, so it'll be a nice front decoration. Like that. And then we're gonna put some flowers on it. Because I love the flowers. I love decorating with them. We should have some terracotta pots around here somewhere. I made a whole bunch of pots. I found one. I made a bunch. Oh yeah, I forgot I made a bunch because I decorated all of this with the terracotta pots. I don't know if I have more. I got more terracotta though. think the pots are not made from terracotta. They're made from clay balls, like the regular clay balls that are then turned into the bricks. Do I have bricks or did I make them all? There, we have bricks. Same place where I think I just got the pots from, so that's kind of funny. Okay, we don't really need that many. But I'll put this up. Oh, I need flowers too. Let's grab some of these flowers that I just keep shoving off over here. So we'll do 2 of the azure bluets and 1 of whatever that flower is. Cornflower. I was brain farting for a second. We won't get too fancy. Not too fancy. We'll just use the flowers that are already sprouting around here. Which a lot of them are blue orchids, but I did use blue orchids for one of the other builds, so we'll use something else. Okay. So there's that. Bluets, and then the cornflower, which looks so pretty. It's just a little teeny pop of color on the build, but definitely adds a lot to it. It really does. Okay, on the sides here, I think I want to add some type of fencing or like a framed out. What are you doing down there? Both of you, what are you doing? I'll probably do something very similar to this. Just some framing on the lower level. I guess I'll do it on the lower level. It makes more sense on the lower level. But I have a lot of oak fencing, not a lot of spruce. We're gonna have to make this. Then I'm also going to need some spruce slabs somewhere in here. Do I have any more? I do. And then I will need spruce trapdoors. Okay. So we'll frame this out. Just like that. Very simple, but definitely adds to it. Just a little bit. I have a little window, the little canopy here. Again, it's not much decoration, but it does make a statement. I'm gonna do that on all of these sides. It looks really good. And this back section is going to be pretty plain, so let's just add something to it. There we go. And I will need more trapdoors. Always need more trapdoors. Okay. We do this on all 4 sides. Well, excuse me, 3 sides. I don't think that I'm gonna do it on the front. I think I'm going to do just a fence frame on the front because I've already got something here. And I'm only gonna do 1 frame. I'm gonna put a terracotta pot here. I like terracotta pots, but the big pots. Not with any design on it because I don't need a design for these. So let's make, do we have terracotta on us or did I put it back? I think I put it back. Yeah, bricks, okay. So the one pattern that I do know is that. Don't ask me why I know that pattern by heart, but I do. I know it, I know it, I know it. Okay, so we have the fence going up on one side and then we have Do I want to put it there or do I want to put it there? I think I want to put it there and then have... I want a glowberry. I put some glowberries on some of these builds and I like them on the sides. See, I've got... Well, that's not a glowberry, but that is some type of greenery. But I believe I did it... Yeah, I did it right there. You see that glowberry right where my pointer is? Yeah, I like that. We're going to do that. That's going to also be our light. Glowberry. So we're gonna have one. I'm gonna let it grow out and then I'm gonna trim it. Because I only want it to be 2 long instead of 3 long. And I say 2, I mean 1, 2, and then nothing here. I could probably put something there. What do I want to put there? I don't want something that's a full block. I could put a daylight sensor there. That has absolutely no function. Oh, I could put some leaf litter. Yeah, let's just put some leaf litter there. It doesn't stand out too much. I think it'll prevent the glowberry from growing. Yeah, I like that. This kind of looks dirty. Okay, so this is one thing. I think if you can do this in your world and not mess it up or anything. I did this with Mama May, and because Mama May, she hated it, but then she absolutely loved it. So if you want to make it look like somebody has trekked mud into, you know, your house or something like that, use leaf litter. But do, you know, like 1 or 2, you know, something. Don't overdo it. And also, you might want to have like a little bit, you know, just here. Let's try that one. But like, look at this. Does this not look, you know, like mud? Look at this. This looks like muddy footprints going into somebody's house. Isn't this the greatest thing? I love this. I'm actually going to have to do this, just not here. I don't know why I didn't. I could do this somewhere where it's closer to the water, kind of where you're, you know, maybe one of these where you're a little bit closer and you're trekking mud somewhere, but I absolutely love that little thing. So if you want to make muddy footprints, use leaf litter. Just use it sparingly. Kind of space them apart. It kind of looks unnatural at first because everybody, you know, with the leaf litter, it's supposed to be kind of piled together. But if you do space it out, it looks like mud. It looks like muddy footprints. And I'm gonna have to adjust here. So there's your tip for today. Making muddy footprints with leaf litter in Minecraft. It's awesome. Okay. Now what was I doing? Because I don't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, decorating. I don't think I have any redstone over here. Oh wait, I already did that. Never mind. I did that. Okay, so this won't grow anymore. It's already grown. It's 2nd level, and it grew a glowberry on it, which I'm very happy that I don't have to manually put a, you know, a glowberry there. I don't think that I'll put anything here. It doesn't necessarily need anything. So we're pretty good on this frontal decoration. On the sides, this was definitely a decked out building, very decked out. On the sides, I believe I will try to hang something. So let's grab some chain. What do I want to hang? Do I want to hang a little flower pot? I probably have some more of these little bushes, right? Do I? Might not. I see you. I see you. Hey, you still have that, you still have that shulker box with the moss bushes? No. Okay, that's okay. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, I don't have any space. I have no space. We'll put all that up, I guess. I guess I could do the bricks over there. Then my one spruce wood. The torch flower would do okay for that. Okay. So we will put one here and then one there. We'll just do two torch flowers, right? So torch flower there, torch flower there. That's a bit bright. It's a bit bright. But it looks pretty. It does look really pretty. Okay, for this side, I don't really think that I want anything. Maybe I want to put a light in there. I didn't really think about putting a window up there, but it's kind of boring back here, you know? So maybe I should put a window back there. Or something like this. You know, it's not an actual window. Yeah, let's do something like that. Do I have more glowstone? I might not. I have a frog light. I have a shroom light. But I don't have glowstone. I probably have glowstone at my base. Where? No clue. Actually, no. I think I've got it in the little tiny house where I stuffed everything. This one. I think there's more shroom lights. I could have sworn I had glowstone in here. I may have used it all. None in there, I know that for sure. That's all stone. Am I missing missing it or something? Might need to go to the nether. Like, I know I've got glowstone dust for... I was hoping maybe it was in my nethery box, but it's not in the nether box. That is nether gold ore. Ah, there we go. 2 glowstone. There, we don't have to go to the nether. You guys know I am dangerous in the nether. When I say dangerous, like, things are dangerous for me to be in the nether. Okay, so we'll do this glowstone, and then we'll put the little oak on top of it, on the oak trapdoor. I have an oak trapdoor somewhere. Yes, we'll do one there. Now that one also has some trapdoors beside of it. Do I want to do that much? 'Cause that's kind of a front. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt. I'm worried about it being a little too much. All right, so it's here. We'll put that there. You know, for the back, is it too much if I do it in the back like that and then decorate around it? I really don't want to. I don't think I want to decorate around it. I think I just want to leave it because it is the back of a build. I mean, that's good enough. That's good enough, to be honest. I've already got this down here. I don't think I want to do it again up there. So yeah, that's nice. That's fine. And then this side. Well, I don't know what I want to do with that side. I might just leave it. Now it is a side that is exposed to this. I need to sleep. We got rain and we got night going on. I need to sleep. Okay. So like I was saying, this whole side is exposed to the rest of these builds. But at the same time, I don't necessarily want to make it, you know, very glaring and obvious. And then this is going to be a big water feature, so I may not do anything for this side, just not to detract from this, which we still have to fix the bridge. Still have to do a little bit more with this over here, but then this is going to be a water feature. So we'll just leave that side as it is. No worries. So this house is done. We've now finally completed a house with the roof and everything. Yay! It's so pretty. It's got a little bed in here. So we can have another villager. Am I okay with these villagers wandering around? I mean, I've got some of them that are stuck in the water, some of them that are not. How are these guys still getting stuck? What are you guys even... What are you doing? There's nowhere for you to go. How'd you get down here in the first place? I really want to know. I mean, are they trying to get over here? I have to figure it out. At some point, I'm just going to have to spend a lot of time watching the villagers and seeing what they're doing, how they're getting here. Okay, I'm going to do this. So these guys can now path over here and get out of the water. Yes, get out. Okay. There we go. And he's just gonna go there. And he's now a farmer of nothing. Well, I guess we'll just let him go. I was protecting the swamp villagers. But I think they're kind of populating themselves, but he is not a swamp villager, so, you know, avert your eyes. Okay, I'm gonna do this to where I don't kill everything. There we go. Okay, he should be good. All right, we'll let this guy go. He's been in here long enough. He's been in here a very long time. What are you selling? You would like fermented spider eyes and water buckets, which actually would be a very nice trade. You're selling me blue orchids when I am in the swamp. Oh, scammer. Such a scammer. Although, mangrove. I don't need any of that. You are a scammer. Look at this. I can see blue orchids from here. They're there. They grow naturally here in the swamp. Oh, what a scam. Okay, I'm gonna burn him. If I can get him into a place where he'll burn. He doesn't want to go. There we go. Llamas, you're free. I don't want the head. I want the leads. You're free, llamas. And they're totally trapped where they are. Oh, so am I. I haven't made a great, you know, pathway yet to the rest of the village. Just kind of is what it is. Yeah, I'm stuck. Gotta go around. If you fall down, you're never getting back up. I'm kidding. You'll get back up eventually. With some help. Okay, so we had this guy, and then There's a farmer way over here who never comes by because he's too interested in trying to access this farm via that post. I do not understand what his obsession is with it, but he is obsessed. He's completely obsessed. Maybe if I put more on top. Maybe he won't continue to try to go above it. I could just raise the chain. The chains are raised on the other side, but I didn't want to raise the chains on this side. I don't really know why I don't have them raised on this side and I do on the other side. Maybe I just make an arch. Yeah, man, I just need to make an arch for this farm because he's not gonna stop trying. He's really not gonna stop trying. We'll see if I can make some kind of small arch, I guess, that he will not continually climb over. Gonna need oak. I have plenty of oak wood. There we go. Oak logs. We gotta put some stuff up first. Put the cobblestone up. Grab some of this wood. We now have flowers that I didn't really have stuff for. See, put your plant there. Okay, I think I'm okay right now. Like I have some room. Not much, but I have some. Put the flowers there. Okay, so we have the logs. We're gonna make something out of that. Maybe some spruce stairs. Did I have all the stairs on me and now they're all gone, or did I put them somewhere? I don't want to use oak stairs. All right, we'll do that. We'll make some stairs. I'm gonna need them anyway. It is what it is. Oh, I guess we can put the, put this up. Don't need that anymore, right? As long as they keep breeding swamp villagers, they're okay. Once they don't breed swamp villagers, then they're out. How did you get wheat in here? So every time a new villager spawns and takes over the composter, I've noticed they have wheat on them. I don't get how they have wheat, but well, I guess it's because they spawn in with some wheat seeds. But yeah, I'll come in here and all of these carrots are then, you know, planted wheat instead of carrots or something. Like that's wheat, that's wheat, that one is wheat, and so is that one. All the rest, I believe, are carrots now. Nope, this one's wheat. That one is wheat. Okay, I think I've dug out all of... That one is wheat. I think I've dug it out now. Okay, so I guess he decided that he did not want to play anymore. Which is fine. Right now I'm gonna do this so I can grab that material. Let's see, stairs? I'll do some stairs here. Is that gonna be too low? I feel like that's too low. Okay, so one more. Then a stair. Just do a little baby arch. I mean, very simple arch. Extremely simple arch. We could also have this going down one before, like that. Does that make him feel better? That kind of feels better to me, to be completely honest. And then I just want to dig these up because I don't like the grass. I really don't like the grass. I'm just gonna put that, yeah. That looks so much better going into it. I might, now that I'm looking at this, this might be better going down a lot sooner. So let's dig this out too. So we'll put this here. Put that there. So 2 and 2. Like this. That way he may not be always trying to get up here because he's got this low platform. I don't know if it'll keep him from actually getting up on the chain. No clue. We'll try it though. Get back to the bed. Sleep the night away. All right. So do I think that we fixed this? I've got some trapdoors. I can still do some trapdoor stuff. To maybe make it kind of pretty. I don't know if I need trapdoors. If I did the trapdoors, I think they would... He's just gonna do it regardless. He's like, I'm gonna do it regardless. It doesn't matter to you. I don't care. I'm just gonna do it. Maybe trapdoors up here would look nice. Yeah, I think that would look nice. Stop planting wheat. I'll do it on the back as well. Be consistent. Okay. This dude is planting wheat everywhere. Bro, carrots. Carrots are your thing. You grow carrots. I don't want wheat. I want carrots. Okay. So now we have this beautiful arch that goes into the farm that has some little scarecrows, carrots. I will build another farm. I'll probably do it identical to this one, just for consistency. I don't have any chains around here because he keeps jumping over everything, and I think this is where he comes back to get back to the house. I don't know. I may need to put in a back door to the house. I haven't necessarily made a door. Like I may need to make this into a door just so he can come around into his house and come through the house because I'm gonna have a chain here, but I don't really know. I haven't quite figured that one out yet. If I want to put a door there, it might be a good idea when I do finally chain everything, make all of this consistent. But oh, I don't have enough chains yet. I really don't. But that's pretty good for today. I mean, I did finish a build, finish decorating it. I guess I was doing that build as well, and I was kind of, you know, floundering on that one, I believe. But at least I was able to finish this one. Now, this does not have a trapdoor. What direction are the trapdoors going? They're going this way. So we'll just put these trapdoors here. Put one there. Okay, so that has all the trapdoors on top of these guys. But yeah, this looks good. This looks really cute. Got a little bit of the back decoration there. Across from the library is good. The next one that I need to put a roof on is I need to actually put the roof on this one. Lots of squirrels. Yeah, lots of squirrels. I need to finish decorating this one and put the roof on this one next, and then this one will be completed because it'll be completely decorated. It'll have a full roof on it. I'm in free cam mode. I There's not going to be a bed in this one because this one is a workstation, you know, building. This is Temple 2, I believe. The style, the actual structure in Minecraft is Temple 2. That is Temple 1, and then this is Temple 2. So they both have the cleric brew station. But yeah, that's gonna be it. We gotta find somebody to raid. So you guys ready for some raiding time with my little villagers? Hi. He's so happy with his workstation. I guess he's happy with a workstation even though he has nothing to actually put in the workstation. But anyway, that is a good 2-hour stream. I'm very happy that I was able to actually, you know, go through the entire 2-hour stream. So now we gotta find somebody to raid. I did raid Avo last week. I know Avo is live, but I raided him last week. So let us share the love to somebody else. Let's find somebody first. There will be a video on Friday. It'll be Minecraft video, of course. I'm just right now releasing Minecraft videos. And so nothing on Monday. But don't forget to go ahead and look on the Patreon. Again, if you want those abandoned village schematics, the 9 schematics, go on my Patreon. It is just a one-time $8 for 9 schematics. That's it. No subscription required whatsoever. So, random potato. They're doing... It's literally just a fireplace. Seriously? Fireplace. All right, we're not going to be raiding somebody who just has a fireplace. They're doing a subathon, but it's just a fireplace. Let's find somebody playing Minecraft right now. Oh, we've already raided them a couple of times. They don't allow raids. They don't speak English. There's the other thing. They don't speak any English. Hi has cupcake. I love that. Wait, what is Sword doing? Hold up. Of course, Sword has freaking ads. A 30-second ad. Okay, I'm gonna have to raid Sword. So if you don't know, Sword 4000 is a YouTuber slash Twitch streamer who does a lot of the the big events and everything where you get thrown into a world and you gotta you know get allies and everything and everybody starts in a different section, but then you know it's only one person wins. I'm describing this badly. But Sword 4000 is great. Check out Sword 4000's YouTube channel. And you'll get 2 and 3 hour long videos of him doing stuff. They're so much fun, but I actually think he's doing an event right now. So we are going to raid Sword. And you know what? I didn't do my end screen. I hope that I can raid him. I don't actually know if I can raid though. That's the thing. Cause he's kind of big. Kind of a big deal. And that is only Sword 400, not 4000. Oh, we can raid him. Okay, so everybody give some good Hot Pocket lovin' to Sword 4000. Check his YouTube videos out, and I will see you guys later. Love you, bye.